the possibility exists that David Ortiz may not be ready for opening day at Yankee Stadium. And if so, what should the Red Sox do to replace him in the lineup? So although all the reports out of Fort Myers so far have been positive ones, in that David Ortiz should be ready to go for opening day, coming off that Achilles injury that he had for the second half of last season, everything looks like it's a go right now for Ortiz and the Sox. But what if the injury does slow him down in spring training after he starts playing in some games? What should the Red Sox do in case Ortiz cannot answer the bell opening day at Yankee Stadium? I have the perfect solution to this problem. And that is, if Ortiz is going to miss any significant time, you take Ryan Lavarnway and you put him in that lineup as the designated hitter. Now, I know Lavarnway is a young player and he's a right-handed hitter as opposed to Ortiz hitting from the left side. But here's the bottom line with this scenario. In 2013, the Red Sox may very well be a contending team. But there's also a possibility that with their patchwork signings in the offseason, although some of them are very good, that they're going to have trouble contending this season. And if 2013 is, in fact, a dreaded bridge year to the future of 2014 and beyond, then there's no better time than to find out if Ryan Lavarnway truly has the bat the Red Sox organization thinks he has by putting him in that lineup and making him the full-time DH until Ortiz returns. And I don't see really any other better options for the Red Sox at this point. If Ortiz goes down, they really don't have anybody to replace him with. Are they going to use Mike Karp, who they just acquired from Seattle, who does hit from the left side? Are they going to make him a full-time DH? He's not really a power hitter. I mean, he's got some power, but definitely not the power Ortiz has. Lavarnway in the minor leagues showed that he can have tremendous power. And you know what? I know he had a bad time last year in his call-up with the Red Sox, but he was very good in 2011. He showed that he can play Major League Baseball. And right now he's kind of boxed out of the catching situation with David Ross and Jared Saltalamacchia holding down those two positions. So what better way to find out if Lavarnway is indeed the player you think he is than to make him the full-time DH if Ortiz can't answer the bell? And even if Ortiz can answer the bell, there's going to be games where Ortiz needs a rest. I think you have to have Lavarnway on this team in some capacity. He's a young player, and if young players are your future in Boston, and it really appears that way, you need to have this guy on the roster and on the field at some point this season. I know you're going to get more at-bats for Lavarnway in Pawtucket, but the bottom line is, if Ortiz can't answer the bell, and it's probably not going to be a factor that he won't, he probably will be available opening day, but if he's not ready, it's definitely time for Ryan Lavarnway to show what he can do in the lineup and for the Red Sox to give him that chance. So for you guys out there, tell me what you think about the possibility of Ryan Lavarnway stepping in for an injured David Ortiz. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends about This Week in Red. And don't forget to check out my new blog at BoSoxInjection.com.